why we are talking about this capacitor bank and reactive power means basically every equipment it requires some active power and reactive power. For example, if there is a motor, to start this motor, okay, you need power, and you need, that means active power, you need some reactive power, you need some reactive power, okay, and obviously because why you need a reactive power, basically the motor needs to magnetize its core actually. So for that you need some reactive power for the magnetization purpose, so that motor start generating, it starts rotating actually. So at least, but this has nothing to do with the energy and etc., because simply it is keep flowing in the network. That's all. That's all. Similarly, for any equipment, this is the scenario, right? So as you could see that even transformer, even in the no load case, it consumes some power factor. Motors, same. Other in industries like arc welding, compensated. See, these are all. There is an example that your power factor will be typically like this, right? AC drives, DC drives, resistive load. For the resistive, actually, it is a one only, because you know that that basic relation, that current and voltage, the basic relation, right? When there is a resistive load, current and voltage are in phase, uh, in phase actually, right? So at the time it will be fully active power only. So there is no reactive power, right? So in other words, what you could see, because capacitor is nothing but uh, you are basically injecting a little more reactive power into the grid, okay. To visualize this, I'll try to do some small modeling and etc. When we need a capacitor bank, when you ask this question, basically due to the various type of induction motors in the industry, okay, so like what you're seeing here in this slide, okay. So like most of the loads are inductive nature only. So when you keep these loads in a any factory or something, so obviously your power factor is comes down, okay. So for that, to compensate that, because when the power factor is very low, obviously we are drawing more apparent power from the grid. So that all the equipments are being oversized. So because of this reason only, your utility is putting the penalty onto it, right?